Have you ever wondered if taking melatonin is a good idea?
It's a good idea, right? It's a good idea.
Melatonin is bad, right? Well, you'll be surprised to hear what I found out. Welcome to my channel where we take a deep dive into everything sleep, and talk about how you can get better sleep. In this video, we'll be talking about melatonin.
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 Melatonin. Melatonin.
Is melatonin bad for you? Is it good for you? I get asked this question so often, and it's frequently searched online. Let's talk about it. Many experts are divided on the subject of melatonin. Some experts, they'll tell you that yes, it can help you fall asleep faster.
Yes.
On the other hand, you have some that will claim it doesn't even help you stay asleep.
It doesn't work.
You'll hear some say that it's good for short-term use, and others will say it's not so great for long-term use. But is melatonin bad for you? The answer is no, according to current research. In fact, melatonin has been found to show positive health benefits. If you're getting value out of this video so far, make sure you smash that like button. I have spent many hours diving into recent literature on melatonin, explicitly looking for answers to this question.
So, what's the answer?
Looking through about 300 studies or so, articles, all kinds of different tests, looking for anything that points towards side effects or adverse reactions that are serious. Not a single one that I went through pointed towards anything that you should be alarmed about, any major side effects or crazy adverse reactions in regards to the general public, which means you. It's widely agreed upon that melatonin is perfectly safe to use.
Yes, it's safe. It's very safe. It's so safe you wouldn't believe it.
Mainly in the short term. You're talking about a month to 3 months time frame, maybe a little bit of wiggle room there. Now, when you start getting into the long-term use, it gets kind of iffy there because there's very limited research on how taking melatonin supplementation can affect you in the long term. But even still then, all of the research shows nothing serious for you to be concerned about.
I'm not concerned.
Now, this goes without saying, there is some evidence out there from studies that show mild reactions. We're talking about nausea, maybe dizziness, and the main one being some daytime sleepiness. However, these side effects are linked to taking too much melatonin. Which that is the mistake that most people make. There's two mistakes when it comes to melatonin. You're taking too much melatonin, and the other one being you're taking melatonin at the wrong time. With melatonin, and as with any supplement, it's so important to make sure that the supplement is actually high quality.
With superior quality.
In this case with melatonin, it needs to be well sourced. It needs to be high quality. It needs to be pure. It needs to be tested. Not some random sleep aid that you can look up on Amazon that has a bunch of different filler ingredients, and then it has a high dose of melatonin, which is very common to see. Or it may have melatonin listed there, but it's not of good quality, so it's not going to do you any favors. This is because the FDA does not regulate melatonin, so there is no agreed upon optimal dose. That being said, a meta-analysis of the melatonin dosage comes around the ballpark of as low as 0.5 milligrams up to as high as 2 milligrams, and in some cases 3 milligrams max. There is a lot of evidence showing the health benefits of melatonin.
Benefits, good.
Studies have shown that it can support bone health, reduce inflammation, calm anxiety, fight against tumor development, and lower blood pressure.
That sounds amazing.
The evidence with melatonin and prevention of cancer and potential cancer treatment is crazy. As you can see here, there's much evidence. Most melatonin literature shows extensive evidence about its potential cancer prevention and treatment benefits.
We should try melatonin.
Reminder, I am talking about general population. There are some people that should avoid melatonin use, such as a pregnant woman or a woman that is breastfeeding. For children especially, need to be careful there. But with melatonin usage, make sure you just consult your doctor. But when you're looking at children, they should be able to naturally have a nice rhythmic sleep cycle at that early age anyways. When it comes to dosing, start small and work your way up. Especially for older adults, melatonin levels decline as you age, meaning you're sensitive to it. So begin with a smaller dose. When I was talking about earlier on that dosage range, 0.5 milligrams, great starting point. Aim to take melatonin 1 to up to 6 hours before bedtime. Taking melatonin too late is just going to end up being a frustrating experience for you.
Too late.
First of all, you're not going to get to sleep right away as you intended. And then second of all, the next day, you're more likely to have daytime sleepiness and feel groggy because a lot of that melatonin will actually still be present. Melatonin can effectively improve your sleep when used properly, and it is completely safe. It is not bad for you, but please make sure you do your own research, which is watching this video, consult with your doctor, do some trial and error on your own, and make some lifestyle changes that are conducive, that set up conditions for your sleep to become better first, before looking into melatonin. I'm sure this video provided great value to you. If that's the case, make sure you subscribe and level up your sleep.